Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Today, I want to talk about something that we all fall victim to, and that's taking the advice from the wrong people. Look, your friend call you up, your mom call you, your dad, whoever the case is, and they give you all this advice what you should do with your money, what you should do, career field, your job, whatever the case is. And what I would say to that is, are they where you want to be? Is this someone that you look up to? Is this a person that you can admire? And yeah, I get it. You know, we have family members that of course we love. We have friends that of course we appreciate, but are they the right person to be listening to for this particular topic? If you're trying to become a millionaire, if you're trying to do great things in life, become an entrepreneur, whatever the case is, who should you be listening to? Is it your family members who are making $50K a year, just barely getting by? Not to say nothing's wrong with that, but what I'm saying is, why are you listening to them? The sad thing when it comes to chasing success, when it comes to pursuing your dreams, your goals, your desires, is you gotta really pick and choose who you listen to. You gotta filter out all the noise that's honestly veering you away from your goals. Let's really think about this for a second. Why are we constantly listening to the people around us? So many people have so many ideas of what you should do. This doesn't come from harm on their end. They're not really aware of what they're doing, but it's harming you. It's harming you. Every time you listen to someone who's not where you want to be, you're harming yourself unconsciously. You don't even know you're doing it. You're listening, you're asking your single cousin for relationship advice. You're asking your poor brother for financial advice. One thing I realize with most people is that we're going to the wrong people for advice. These people you're talking to, I can guarantee you, they're not giving you the mindset, they're not giving you the proper steps you need to take to achieve the goals you want to achieve. They're trying to help you. It may come from good intentions, but unfortunately, no matter how good those intentions are, it's actually depriving you of what you really need. So, how do we counteract this? How do we take the proper steps to head in the right direction? Well, step number one is not listening to anybody around you, unless there's somewhere where you want to be. When I was younger, I took a lot of advice from family members, from friends. I did a lot of things that really wasn't me. It really wasn't my personality. It wasn't what I wanted to do. I went to college thinking it was the right thing to do, but it wasn't. It hindered me. It set me back. If I didn't go to college in the first place, I could have actually been a lot further along in my journey. So what I want you to do is go online, find a mentor, find someone who is where you want to be, and you listen to them. You listen to them. Don't come with your opinion, rejecting everything they say, because you're not there yet. You don't have any credentials to not acknowledge what someone who's doing better than you is saying to you. I talk about frequencies a lot. I really love the term frequency because it gives you a good description of what you should be doing. If you want to be successful, you have to be on the frequency of a successful person, whatever that is to you. If you want to own a business, you have to get on the frequency of a business owner. You have to switch your habits, you have to switch your routine, you have to switch your mindset, you have to switch the people who you're around, the connections you're talking to. You have to switch the people you're listening to. You have to get on the frequency of a successful person, whatever that is to you. It's different for everybody. In order to get on the frequency of wherever you want to be, that all starts off with listening to someone that's where you want to be. If you're listening to your broke cousin, if you're listening to whoever the case is, well, man, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're shooting yourself in the foot because you're taking the wrong advice. How are you going to ask someone with 4 degrees who works a job how to be a business owner? You can't. They're not on the frequency of a business owner. There's certain steps, certain measures that you need to take to get there. I'm personally a trader. If you want to be a trader, you can't be asking someone who's not profitable, someone who's not there yet, on how to trade. It's something that really hits me as time goes by, because I personally have a lot of goals for myself. So I'm constantly changing my habits, changing my routines, to get on a higher frequency. I just sold my business to become a full-time trader. I need to get on the frequency of a trader. The business didn't suit what I wanted in my life anymore, so therefore I switched it up. The only way to switch your frequency, the only way to switch your paradigm is to switch your routine, switch what you're doing every day, choosing who you're taking your advice from. Because a lot of us take that advice from the wrong people. I got a friend, he probably, if he watches this video, he'll know who he is. He was going through some relationship issues, whatever the case is, blah, blah, blah. This guy is gonna go to the single dude who has no relationship experience and he's asking him for relationship advice. Why would you be taking that advice from that person? Why? Please, tell me why, please. It makes no sense, and a lot of us are unaware of who we're talking to when it comes to taking advice. Watch who you're taking advice from. Before you ask anyone a question, before anyone tries to give you tips and tricks on whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's business owner, finances, saving money, doesn't matter. Look at their credentials. Who are they? What have they done? Why should you listen to them? You have to really keep this in mind and be mindful when you're taking advice from people. It's so easy to just not really be aware of who we're talking to when they're giving us advice. Please, guys, please, listen. Be cautious who you're taking advice from. You have to. Your livelihood depends on it. You have one life to live. If you're taking that advice from the wrong people, you're gonna see yourself in this hamster wheel, the rat race, or whatever the case is, and you're not gonna go anywhere. So I appreciate you guys for taking the time to listen. Please be cautious when you're taking advice from. Continue to be your best self, pursue growth, stay consistent, persistent, disciplined, and do what you gotta do to achieve your goals. I'm here to help you guys get to it. I'm here to help myself get to it. I actually watch these videos for my own motivation because we're all trying to be better. You got one life, man. You got one life. One life. You really have to understand that. When you can really get that in your brain and understand that you have one life, that thought alone can take you places. Because you're not afraid to do anything. You get more courage. You get more willpower. You get more discipline. When you have one life and you really, truly understand that, you're going to move different. Including who you take advice from. Because I can tell you right now, I'm not taking advice from nobody if they're not where I want to be. No exceptions. None. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.